An aggressive urban renewal program to redevelop slums in Maraba, a suburb of the Federal Capital Territory. But the governor told newsmen that the one-step remedy to the chaotic living conditions in Maraba will be the provision of basic service infrastructure and to enforce compliance to development regulations. In our community report tonight, our correspondent Gloria Umezuke takes a look at some of the slums in Maraba.
Etisola, now you're talking.
For Victoria Joseph, a 43-year-old woman, home is this shack sitting next to several others on a sprawling suburb in Maraba, on the edge of the Gloucester city of Abuja. Mrs. Joseph is just one of hundreds of thousands of others who are condemned to life in Maraba slums, complete with rubbish heaps, fetid smells and blocked drains. This is everyday life in the slums. At every corner, the first thing that hits you is this rich, putrid stench in the air. But many of these children seem oblivious to this.
Well, this is Kaba, one of the areas you find slums in. And of course, I have been walking through an unending stretch of open, dirty lanes, open sewages, and cramped houses, which is home to hundreds of people who live here but work in the FCT.
Many residents in these suburbs have never seen pipe-borne water. Their drinking water comes from either wells, water boreholes, or even a small stream where young men go to bath.
The way I'm looking at it here is hardly people to get into better life.
In another area, Hadiza talks about the many challenges they face and appeals to the government for help.
I'm not happy with what I'm seeing it. We need toilets. May government prepare it for us.
She then takes me to the only toilet facility they have.
In here you have pit toilet where hundreds of people living around here have to manage with every day.
When we visited the chief of Maraba Guruku, he described the situation as dampening.
There's a lot of challenges, which as you can see, Maraba is not a small town, especially the Kabai, which I talk about most. If any disaster occur in Kabai, I don't think that even fire service, who can get the opportunity of fire service coming, they can't get the access of penetrating.
But the governor of the state, Governor Tanko Almakura, says he is determined to put that right. He made that clear at this meeting in Nasarawa.
We will identify roads that are vital arteries to this settlement and make sure that we do them very well, provide standard roads with drains, provide sewer lines, provide water lines, provide power in selected areas, at least to upgrade those areas from the status of a slum.
However, some frustrated residents do not see the governor's intention in good light.
What do you want the Maraba market? Other place, what do you governor do? We want to is so much for us. We need road. We don't have road. We don't have light. We don't have water. We don't have hospital. In this Kabai special. This is our road. No market. Nothing is moving. Where we are managing, we are not driving us to go out.
While people like Madam Agnes and others who are affected directly nurse their pain, some other residents of the area are counting the gains of the proposed demolition.
But if it happens that the governor can give us a better condition that all the landlords or caretaker and be able to take good care of the tenants to produce a toilet or bathroom for them, it will be very, very fine.
The sweeping slums of Maraba outside the nation's capital are a stark reminder of the endemic inequality that continues to haunt the nation's capital. Ahead of the restructuring of the slum areas, expectations remain high that the government would carry out its intentions carefully and speedily to reduce the abject poverty that continues to haunt Maraba. Gloria Umezuke, Channel Television News.